Haters at Heart. This is Hannah.
I'm Harley.
And this is our second episode for this week or weeks or so. Hope you guys tune in. Make sure you watch our first episode if you haven't already watched it already. And we're just going to be talking about random today. That's all I really have for you.
So, in the last episode, we talked about trying to, film every week or, 2 weeks, but editing took, a month. It feels like it took so long.
No, I'm definitely going to help you out this time, because she literally did the whole thing, God bless her soul. Because, man, but even watching it multiple times was so sickening.
I was for a while, I just, put it on mute. I was like, I don't want to hear it, yeah. But, so, we just want to say thank you for, all the support that we've gotten so far. We're really excited to start, but also, there are some people who have, felt so entitled, and, the stuff that we said last episode, they think it's at them, the whole...
What's his name, Pancho?
That's my cousin's cat, Pancho. But people felt really entitled, and the stuff we say, don't take it to heart. If it's at you, we'll at you. I'm not scared.
We're literally drop names and not even bleep that
I don't
out.
care. The world does not revolve around you. I'm we're not saying stuff and saying oh yeah, we're gonna say it to make this person get sad. If you're feeling guilty, that's your own conscience. It has nothing to do with me, so. But
yeah, especially to my friend, thank you for watching these episodes. I know that I've been one of my friends even he screen recorded a part of the thing and was wow, you're the most hypocritical person I've ever met. I was and what about it though? It is what it is. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it.
Also, the dogs are away from me today since people had some stuff to say last time. Fuckers are out.
I let them hoes breathe.
So we're just gonna the first part. We're just gonna talk about what's been going on in our lives and stuff. So for me, I started training and practice both, and I'm drained. For fall, fall camp people, football players, I know what y'all go through now, because I'm just I'm so tired, and you can ask her, I've been not up on class,
This girl, I literally have to beg her to go to class. She's it's optional, but I don't care.
Okay, no.
Attendance is
literally optional. It says so in the syllabus, so why am I going to go?
You not going all the time is a problem. That's a problem, my boy.
What's been going on?
Well, I just had 2 interviews today, so I'm trying to find a job. Been doing a lot of clubs, all that kind of jazz. And because right now I'm not on the campus, my dorm is not on the campus where I'm going to school currently, so that's just been a struggle, but we on the up.
We on the up. So in the last episode, I said I was gonna meet my man's parents, and I definitely did not. I've been to 2 football games that they have been at, and I have not met his parents.
And she has posted him twice, bro.
Well, I didn't at him. He's not added. So nobody knows. Nobody except for the people who know him and know what he looks like and know what's going on between us knows.
But why post a random football player? That doesn't make any sense.
People don't look that much into it.
People are looking into it, bro.
No.
I would. If I was a random person, I'd be no, this is the second time this girl has told this man. I wonder what's going on between them.
So I need y'all's opinion on how I should feel about that. Because the first game I'll give him a pass. The first game was rough, but the second game,
he could have met his parents.
I could have met his parents, but I also haven't asked him. But I feel I shouldn't have to ask him can I meet your parents?
And this is literally what we were stressing about on FaceTime last night. Last night we were supposed to FaceTime about what we wanted to talk about in this episode, and we literally just talked about our boy problems the whole time. Cause boys, why don't you just tell us be upfront? Just tell us we just want to know what you're thinking. That's all we want to know. I don't understand why it's so hard to tell me how you really feel.
If not, we're gonna sit here we did, stressing each other out. He's probably not doing this, and this, saying this, feeling this, when might be the complete opposite. But we don't know if y'all don't open your mouths.
Literally. So please, if you guys are out there, guys watching, and you have a girl, elaborate how you feel about her, because we just need to hear it. Like,
Yes, it's
yeah, we
validation.
can like, yeah, we just need to hear it. That's cool.
Guys, literally don't ever speak too soon, because both of the guys that we literally talk is done.
Not for me.
It should be. This girl's so woo-woo, bro. Worse than me.
But I guess that's pretty much it for like a little what's been going on. So like this episode, we don't have like a main topic. Like she said, it's just a bunch of like random stuff because we want to kind of build a base, and then eventually, as we get like, I want to say like a bigger following, just hear from y'all and like what y'all want us to talk about. So this episode, we're talking about like social media and like TikTok and kind of like the scandals going on. Our top 3 movies and artists, and then college talk, like the do's, the don'ts, and our reviews.
And then at the end, we will be doing some juicy questions. So please listen to that because it's definitely going to be interesting.
However, if you're our parents or our parents' friends or family members, like probably the last like 15 minutes, I'll put a clip that says, "Don't stop watching." Like it's the end of the show for y'all.
Yeah,
Please
unless
don't.
you want to know your girl, your daughter a freak in the sheets, then don't continue to watch.
Like,
but
please don't watch. Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so the first thing that we're talking about is like social media and kind of just like our takes on it. So first we're talking about like Kylie Jenner and Timothy. I don't even know how to say Chalamet, because they just like not recently, but like I guess here in the past month or so have like come out like to the public as a couple.
Cause what is that, bruh?
That's so
What
weird.
is? No, they don't match, bruh. Can you even pick her up? Like, man is like a stick, and she. I don't know, like, she.
We just talked about this time. Like she seems real mature, and like to me he's like a child. But also, how do you go from what's his name?
Travis Scott.
I did this last night too.
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Sorry about that, guys. The lighting. We're using natural lighting, and
It's L right now.
yeah.
Weather has actually been so bipolar because it'll be hot as hell during the day, but then at night, like last night we had I said,
Let's believe that.
but it's like so hot during the day, and then at night it wants like rain. Like it's so crazy.
Crazy, bruh. Like, just be fall already. Just.
I love fall. I
Me
need it to be
too.
fall.
Me. I want my pumpkin latte. I want the leaves to turn yellow outside. I want to carve some pumpkins. Like, that's just what I want to do.
I want a pumpkin latte. Be so for real.
Be so for real. Why are you hating?
Okay, anywho, we're talking about Kylie Jenner and Timothy. He is like, who's her man again? Travis Scott.
Boy.
How do you go from Travis Scott to that? And like, he's like a stick, and she's thick. Like,
My cake for real.
it's
That's that
so
BBL.
yeah.
Like BBL girl, indie boy. BBL girl, indie.
It
That
just
don't
doesn't make sense. I low-key feel like a lot of it's like for publicity. Like, you know how some people are together for like publicity? I feel like
But I feel like she's so out of the limelight.
stop saying
Did you already do it?
that.
Oh my gosh. Well, to my conclusion. Wait, what were we talking about? Okay, cut the clip. Okay, guys, sorry about that cut right there. Obviously, we're not the best at doing podcasts, and I honestly don't think we have a good attention span. To be honest with you, so back to what we were talking about: Timothy Chalamet and BBL woman. But Kylie Jenner, like, she has 2 kids. Like, I don't know. It just seems like she's like 30 years old and he's like 18, 19. Which I think they're the same age, but it looks really weird. And I honestly don't even think they're doing it for attention, just because of how much money they make. And she's been so low key about her life. Like, she hasn't been like how she used to be, like posting and stuff like that. So I honestly don't think I don't know. Maybe it's just like how you know when Kim Kardashian dated Pete
Davidson.
Yeah.
Bro, but he gets all. I'm sorry.
He would.
I heard his
bro.
dicks.
He could low key like man could get it for real. I'm gonna cap. He is attractive.
No, but I feel like.
I love the
Anywho.
lighting. We love lighting.
Oh yeah, Kylie Jenner. She just seems older to me because I watched her grow up like on Kardashians and whatever their thing is now. It's like I watched her when she was probably like like 14, 15.
Yeah, she was young.
But she seems so mature since she was like 18. To me, like she just seems so old.
Well, because I feel like because she grew up in the light and her sisters were so famous that she had to grow up fast, and she wanted to be like Kim so much that she grew up so quickly to do it.
True.
Now it's just like you can't be 20 if you've already been living like a 30-year-old.
Yeah, that's true.
In my head.
In your head. The other point that I brought up was J-Lo and Ben Affleck, because to me, like, that does not mix. I don't know why, but their relationship just does not make sense because they're not in the same, like, they're both celebrities, but they've just gotten together and broken up so many times. It's kind of exhausting at this point.
Real. I'm like, damn, you would think y'all would have been married by now. You're like reaching like 40, 50. Like, shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't got much time left. Like, let's lock it in, you know?
Yeah. But that's just always been a weird couple to me. I'm trying to think who else. Pete Davidson, he does get all the bad.
For real. Because man's funny, bro.
Funny guys will always win.
Funny guys will always win, and that's my issue right now. That's my issue right now.
Yeah, so that's kind of the cap on social media relationships. I don't really know who else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not on social media like that. It's like I'm not caught up on social media news like that. It's like know like the ins and outs of everything.
I feel like fuck. No, I definitely watch a lot of social media, but I'm not like not into drama or like MTV stuff like that. It's just like if I hear it, I hear it.
Yeah.
If I don't, I
What
don't.
happened to like TikTok Shade Room? Because that used to be a thing.
TikTok. Oh yeah, but I never watched that. I feel like that was so dumb.
Everybody got caught up on that. Like
TikTok
all the
Shade Room?
hype houses, like the
Oh yeah,
creator houses.
yeah. I forgot
That
about
was such
that.
a great time. That's like that. TikTok Shade Room reminds me of like 2020 pandemic.
Oh yeah, or like before then, no?
Probably like a year before then, if
The
that.
year before then, yeah. Remember like Teen Sin and all that?
No,
Like with Jake Paul?
I didn't really know about Jake Paul or like Logan Paul until they started like fighting.
Really? I knew them back to when they like first were like at home in Ohio and like doing that. So I used to always watch their videos. I'm like, that's what I want to do one day. Now I'm in college. School every day. Damn.
But the next thing that we're talking about is The Summer I Turned Pretty.
I never watched that one.
No, I watched the first season, I guess, when it dropped, which was probably like summer 2022, I want to say. But it's based off the books by, I think her name's like Jenny Hanna. I have the books over there, but her.
You read them?
Yeah, they're so good. The books are so good, but it's pretty much a teen romance kind of thing, and I'm like a sucker for like romance, you know? But basically, there are two boys, Jeremiah and Conrad Fisher, and there's a girl, Isabel Conklin, they call her Belly. But basically, it's just like a big love triangle, and so the big debate on social media right now is like if you're team Conrad or team Jeremiah, but like,
Comment which one you are.
I'm definitely team. First season I was team Conrad really because like his personality is just like it was my type at that time, but like now like I just love Jeremiah.
And who is she in it with at the moment? Like,
Right now she's with Jeremiah, so I mean I love that. But like the thing with Conrad is like Conrad, he's very closed off, like not emotionally like there. And so he's gone through a lot of stuff, but like Jeremiah has always been there for her and like all this stuff. And so Conrad basically told Belly that like he didn't want to be with her, and then she went and got with his brother.
oh, they're brothers?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Bro, you have to watch it.
What is it on?
Amazon Prime.
Slide me the password again.
No, but it's so good. I can't wait for the next season to come out. But like the writers are going on strike right now. It's like nothing is coming out. Nothing
Why?
new. Because low pay grade. Like they do so much work and they don't get paid a cent. And like actors are joining them and stuff on the strike.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
So yeah. But that that was that. The next one. The next thing that I put for this topic was just Beyonce having Blue Ivy perform, especially because she's like what 11.
I don't know.
12? I don't know how old she is, but like, I feel like celebrities, kids, people who grow up with famous parents, they don't really get
Normal life.
a normal life. And it kind of seems like she's like parading her kid. And I get that she's proud of her, and like it's so cool what they're doing. Like I'm here for it, but at the same time, like I think it's going to cause her like Blue Ivy down the road. I think it's gonna like her head up.
I mean, I think it's her choice in dancing though. Like I think it's I think she wants to do it and not necessarily her mom asking her to. Because my cousin had went to the concert and she said like she only danced like a little bit and then like she's not like performing the whole.
Yeah, well I knew that she only does like a little snippet.
Yeah.
But do you think that Beyonce should have put like a stop to it? Like no.
Yeah, and I think she should only be performing like a few times because don't you got school? Like she's
That's what
been
I'm
at
saying.
every
She's
fucking.
been everywhere, but I don't think that's like I think she's probably doing homeschool or something.
Oh, probably, but that sucks too. Like at least put your kid in a private school. Like me
Yeah.
personally, I don't think it's okay to put kids in homeschool just because you don't get the opportunity to like collaborate with other kids. Like you're just.
It's like a lot of socialness that you're missing out on too,
Mhm.
because that was a big thing with COVID. Was a lot of people like they missed out on like just the social cues for so long because we were so isolated from everybody. So then when the world kind of got back to normal, like they were missing such a big part of like that socialization. And you even see it now, like we only socialize through like phones, text messages, FaceTime. Like it's so hard for people to have face-to-face conversation because like they just grown so accustomed to like everything being like, you know.
Yeah, through the screen. Yeah.
So
I should agree with that.
I don't know. I honestly I do think I could live without social media because I have my notifications for Snap turned off, and like your phone's always on D&D.
Oh yeah, my phone's always on D&D.
So like.
But I still need social media. I mean, but I also want to like I am pursuing a social media like
Yeah.
content creating career path in a way. So obviously I need that platform to
Yeah.
flourish.
I just feel like I could really live without it because sometimes the that y'all be saying has me up all the way.
But that also depends on the algorithm that you're in. Like the stuff that comes up on my For You page is like working out, healthy food,
Yeah.
like things to like self-improvement stuff.
Yeah.
So
My freaking For You page, my TikTok was broke all last week. It would not let me log in because I was trying to create the account for our podcast and it like kicked me out of my actual account, and then I was able to log back in, but then every time I opened the app it would say like please close and relaunch, and so then I didn't know that when you delete TikTok it deletes all your drafts. So
no, for real.
I deleted TikTok and it deleted everything.
That's
I know, I was so sad. I was like, damn. But
that
yeah.
would have hurt. That's
No,
terrible.
Yeah, I was upset. But do you have anything else to say about? Now we're gonna go into like our top three movies, and then our top three artists. So I'll go ahead and let you start with your top three movies.
Okay, not number one. Number three, I think, would be what is it, like 10 Things I Hate About You with.
Oh my gosh, that is so
Especially-
good.
Mhm, especially like it's fall and like you like want to fall in love in fall. It's such a good movie, bruh.
It's so sad.
Yeah, and if anyone who hasn't seen that movie, it's basically about this girl. Like, is she new to the school? Or, like he,
No,
but like they run into like
they just didn't know each other.
they didn't know each other. This guy, like his brother or something, or his friend dared him to like. She was like such an approachable girl. Like didn't talk to anyone. Had like barely any friends, and her like his friend dared him to like try and pursue her and like get her to date him and like fall in love with her. And like he ends up like they both end up actually falling for each other. And then like obviously it comes out that it was a dare, and you know how that goes. But it's such a good movie, and I recommend you guys all go watch it with your boo.
It's such a good movie. The guy, Heath Ledger stars in it, but he died. So like that's also why it's sad.
Facts though, but he was
He was
R.I.P. But he was fine.
But he was fine in that movie. Like that was not my type, but he's so good looking. Like
Really?
he's very.
I feel like that's my like type now.
What?
Yeah, F them athletes for real. That's want to be like a mysterious boy who doesn't talk to other people. Cause all he needs is me.
What the hell? You're so odd.
Shut up.
You want to live in a movie so bad.
I really do. You gotta like romanticize your life. For real.
Real.
Or that's gonna be out. Okay, what's your third?
Third, brotherly love. you ever seen it?
No.
It was on Netflix a while ago, and they just recently put it back on. But that's like the first movie that I remember. Like it actually made me cry. Like I don't cry easily, but like the plot was so good, and that movie made me bawl my eyes out. Like it's so sad. It's such a good movie though. It has Keke Palmer, right?
Keke. Well, I don't know. I've never seen that movie, but I love Keke Palmer.
Oh well, you laughed. So I thought I said her name wrong. Damn. It has her. But it's so good. I don't really know. I haven't watched it in such a long time. But it's about this like family. So the girl is Keke, obviously, and her two brothers. But she falls in love with like this guy who is not like by her oldest brother, because her oldest brother like kind of he does drugs and all that stuff. Not does drugs, but like deals them to like make money for his family.
Oh, yeah. She's a drug
Yeah.
dealer.
Bro, yeah, I don't know why I couldn't say that.
I was like,
Oh my god! But the guy gets Keke to fall in love with him, and then he shoots her older brother. And then she ended up being pregnant. Bro, I'm like spoiling it, but you have to watch it. She ends up being pregnant with the guy who shot her brother's kid, and he's like still writing to her from prison because like he's in love with her. And like it's such a good movie. It's so insane. It's so good.
damn. Alright, second, bro, I just think it's just a comfort movie for me, but Twilight, bro. I love me some Twilight, especially now that it's fall and in winter time. Like that is such a vibe. Like I get like it's dumb. Like I understand like the acting is so bad, but like the plot of it is so good. Especially the one where Bella gets pregnant. That one, like Breaking Dawn Part 1, so good. And then the first movie was really good.
I didn't watch like Twilight recently, or until recently, like within the past year.
Really?
Like my mom had always played it on, like, cause she loves the Twilight movies as well, but I just was never interested.
We're gonna have a Twilight marathon night with your mom, man.
I wanna, bro. I like them now, but like, I'm really weird about stuff. Like if people rave about a show, like I refuse to watch it until like months later. Like
Oh
Pretty Little
yeah.
Liars, like everybody was raving about it, but I'm barely watching it now. And
Or
like
even
Stranger
Euphoria,
Things,
bro.
Euphoria, I
I
didn't
was
watch.
like, I kept telling watch it, and she would not watch it.
I don't know why, I just hate it. And like even the Twilight movies, like people like oh my god, it's so good, you have to watch it, and I'm like no, like I don't want to.
You want to be different so bad, bro.
I don't know why I'm like that, but then I'm like, oh my god, it's so good.
We were all telling you. Just don't listen. Jesus.
I will say that like movies were probably the hardest one for me because there's so many movies that I love that I just haven't watched recently.
Mhm,
So then I feel like it was really hard for me to it was really hard for me to like narrow it, but my second favorite movie is Love and Basketball because that is literally just such a comfort movie as well. It's such a good movie, and I don't care how many times I've watched it, I will continue to watch it and be invested. Like,
But tell me why she was low-key a bum, though. Like, not like saying she was a bum, but like, girl, you're going to USC. That boy was not starting or nothing. Like, why are you so stressed about him? Let him go.
and
his
he
way.
was just being like rude to her the whole time. I'm like, take it,
Literally.
no, But I don't know. It's hard because they were together, like they had known each other for so long, and like that was their dream. But I think that she should have seen it coming from the start because he was not with her in high school at all for a while, because when they went to they hooked up after they went to the dance. Like they went to the dance separately, but then hooked up together after.
Mhm.
So it's just like I don't know. But he was also going through some shit. Like his dad, his parents.
Yeah. Fuck his parents.
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest with you, I didn't. When we were talking about doing the top 3 movies, I literally didn't think about it until now. So I'm really trying to pull this out.
Because she does not plan. We were talking about it last night, and usually she writes down on a little piece of paper, but she was eating, and I'm
Hungry, bro. I've been back to back. I had just gotten off. Literally, when I got home yesterday, I got home at 5:40. Had my appointment at 6. Then after at 6, I went to work out quick. This bitch when we go on FaceTime right when I got back to my dorm, like, and then I had homework, bro. This
because I told her I'm meeting from 6 to 7, so let's FaceTime after. All right, bet. And then 7 comes, nothing. So I'm like, all right, well, like, when are we gonna FaceTime? Because I'm sitting here waiting for her to call me, and then she's like, oh, we'll call it like 8. It's 8:10.
I was walking back in the rain from the gym to my dorm, bro. I was going through the storm. has no sympathy. She just talked about how the weather is bipolar here. Come on now. Whatever. But yeah, what's my favorite movie? Bro, I've heard that I have a speech impediment. So. It's so sad. Like, I honestly get embarrassed, but
I used to have a stutter
really?
when I was little, yeah. I would get like really excited. And just like,
That's how I feel. Like, it just won't come out. But Coming to America, that that movie is so bomb. That movie, I could watch that like any day. But there's a bunch of movies out that I just don't know. I just honestly can't think about it at the moment. So
she was unprepared. My favorite movie, I'm a Christmas girl through and through. Love Christmas, everything about it. So my favorite movie ever of all time is The Grinch. Like from the day after Thanksgiving up until Christmas, I will watch The Grinch every single day.
And it's so weird because when I was on Life 360 with her, her little profile picture was The Grinch.
It's still
Play Christmas music any time of year. She has a whole Christmas playlist.
If I'm like shuffling music and Christmas music comes on, I will leave it. Cause I love Christmas. Like I just.
Okay.
What's
I
wrong
like
with Christmas?
too. I like Christmas too, but I like Halloween better.
See, I'm not a big Halloween girl.
Really?
Like I from 5th grade up until last year, I did not dress up.
Really?
And
It's
last
gonna be
year-
different this year. We're gonna be out this year at Halloween. We
I'm
go to
gonna
a
be
big.
with my man.
You literally said you don't know if we're gonna be able to spend time together on Halloween, so I might stay here with you, and I'm taking that opportunity.
Possibly.
My man.
If I'm here, I'll be there.
Tell what's his name to come
You
here.
can. I know. Trust me, I know.
Whatever.
Alright, top 3 favorite artists.
Number 3, Drake. Not self-explanatory. I know a hell a lot of people, we all paid for them tickets to go to Drake. I didn't even. He's my top 3 artist.
That's fair. That's valid. Drake's very good. I like with Drake is like kind of like with the movie things. Like when he first released his like last 2 albums, I didn't really like them, but now that I like listen to them again, they are fire. Like they hit. But just initially, I think it was because I'm so used to his old stuff, and his like style is so different now that I'm kind of like, eh.
It's not different, but it's the same. Like he low-key be talking about the same stuff. Like honestly, I think he'd be like for the girls because the way he be talking about like, I just wish a man would talk to me like he'd be singing about
He's
women
such a
in his
lover
song.
boy.
I know.
I love it.
I know. Drake, if you see this, come on.
I,
For real, champagne poppy.
oh my god. I'm a big like R&B person. So my 3rd is tied for me because it's between SZA or Brent. Because SZA, like, I feel like it's just, damn it, it's just the mood that you're in. Because SZA, she is when you're mad. Like Kill Bill, Nobody Gets Me. Like that is always going to hit. But then you have Brent who like just this like toxicity to where it's like is my world type of thing. Like
like I play you and I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
But I just think that they're so consistent with their music, and you can listen to their songs from like years ago, like Gang Over Love, and that song still hits. 20 something by SZA, it still hits. So it's like their music is so consistent, and it's not like if they're dropping an album, you already know that fire. So
That's fact.
that's what I would say.
My second artist is Daniel Caesar. Like I'll
Oh,
forever
stop.
love that man.
my god.
His music is literally so like angelic. I feel like his voice is like
Yes.
something different.
Yes.
And like he just came out with some new music, and I actually really like it, which is surprising because like normally when people drop music, I really don't like it at first, but I really do like his new music, and he's coming here soon. So yeah, I mean, go fund me. My Cash App is Bill if you want to pay for my ticket.
My second favorite artist is Daniel Caesar as well. My favorite album is probably the last one he dropped, or the Freudian. I don't even know if that's how you say it, but those 2 are just really good. And he's just very like, some of his songs are sad, but I feel like he's very much. I keep saying I feel like, bro, it's just gonna piss me off. But he's very much. If you're in love, like that's the music you listen to. And like Always, that song, bro, I would sell my soul to see that in concert. And I've heard that he's such a good performer, and so his voice is just so soothing, and I just love him. Like, he is so good. He's, once again, so consistent. His music is very what is the word? Is relatable.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's not talking about like
it is really
doing drugs, shooting people, like all the stuff that you're like.
Shut up.
But I just think he's very relatable. So
I don't know who my like top artists. Probably like, even though this artist, they haven't really come out with new music like that, their old music still hits, and I'm gonna say Miguel, cause Miguel's music is
Fire.
so like good, bruh. So good. That's all I can really say. I mean, if you disagree, obviously you disagree with all of our own opinions, and I don't really give a fuck. To be honest. But yeah, that's just mine.
my favorite is J. Cole. I've loved J. Cole for forever. I have a whole playlist to him. Like, I will always argue that J. Cole is one of the best lyricists of all time. He is such a good artist, but I'm not like the type of girl who'd go and get like "Love Yours" tatted on myself, because
I have
that's
a
just,
friend who has it tatted.
I'm sorry, that's just not my thing. But J. Cole, he's just so good. And all of his music is so real. Like, it's from his life.
It is real.
It's from things that he's gone through. For Your Eyes Only, that whole album, like, is 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Like, everything is just so good of his, and he's been good since he dropped Sideline Story.
Yeah, he has been, and he just like you said, like, he talks about real issues, and like, I don't know if you've seen a lot of his music videos. Like, what's the one where like it's him and then it's the opposite with the white dude, he's a police officer? What song is that? You know what I'm talking about? Crooked Smiles.
Oh,
Yeah, that music video will make you cry, bruh.
yeah.
Go and watch it. For
And
real.
he's just such a good person. Like, one of my friends had shared a video, and I've like seen this video before, but there was a woman that J. Cole ran into who was working like 2 jobs, and he like went out of her way to like help her and like provide things that she wasn't even asking for. So he's definitely like, he came from a really place, but he never forgot where he came from, and he's actively trying to give back to his community and to like the younger people who are looking up to like wrong figures, like Young Boy, NLE, like all these people who are not good role models. So
Yeah.
J. Cole, he's the GOAT.
No, for real though. Like, I really, because especially all these artists or like famous people, like, you have all this money, why aren't you giving back to the
Yeah.
community? Like, you literally have tremendous amounts of money. Let's spread the wealth.
Even if I'm not rich, hopefully I am, but even if I'm not, like, when I grow up, I still want to give back to like people who supported me, or people who I guess just like supported me growing up. And I wouldn't say like my whole community, because a lot of people in my community like grew up in like haters. They hated us, right? So kind of like like that town did nothing for us. Like, I'm so we got out, but I will always give back. Like, I am so proud of where I came from and like the people that I knew growing up. And so that's the one thing that I want to be big at, is like giving back and just getting involved in the community.
Yeah, for sure. Especially everyone from Detroit, you know I got you one day. There was no ifs, ands about me being rich. Like, this is gonna happen. So it is to it.
Okay, and then the next thing is college talk.
Okay.
So the do's, the don'ts, our reviews so far, and an extra comment after.
Okay. Wait, which one are we talking about first? What?
The
How we
do's
feel?
and don'ts.
Oh, the do's and don'ts of college. Okay. I would say the don'ts, especially like, don't over party. Like, save, if you really want to party that much, save it for the weekends at least. Like, I know people in college right now who party every night. There's no need to party every night. I understand people have FOMO, but trust, they're going to be the same frat parties, they're going to be the same house parties, the same penthouse party on the weekend.
Yeah. And going along with that, what was it? I was gonna say something. You just gotta give me like 2 seconds.
Okay, now I'm not the one that
No, I know
this.
this is crickets. You said FOMO, don't understand. Oh yeah, we had talked about this last night, but like, you would much rather work on the week, party on the weekends, than party like that whole week, and in 3-4 years you're stuck at a job you hate. You hate your life, all because like you didn't put the work in to get a degree that's actually going to be useful to you, or a job that's going to like provide for you in the future. Because there was a really famous TikTok going around for a while where it was like what my weekends look like in college, and bro's partying, he's on a boat, he's drinking, he's doing all this, and it's like what my life is like now, and he's sitting in a cubicle in a prison cell pretty much. That's what the office looks like, and he hates his life. So it's like, don't be that person. A lot of y'all are paying for school, so like make the most of it.
I'm saying, like, your parents, or like if your parents are paying for it, or if you're paying for it, you did not come paying all this shit just for you to party. Like, understand, like, yeah, there's a place to have fun, but a majority of your time needs to be going to school, studying, and doing extracurriculars. I think that's a do.
Yeah,
you need to get involved at the school that you're going. Join a club, join a team, there's intramurals, like go to football games, basketball games, try to go to as many events as you can, because I've been hearing that the freaking 4 years of college goes by so quick.
Yes, my first year went by really fast, but like definitely get involved, especially like if you're an athlete, get involved in like FCA, and there's a lot of like mental health groups now that are talking, kind of like spreading the message throughout the community about like why mental health matters and stuff, because of all the athletes that have like taken their lives. So definitely get involved any way you can, because like we're not saying that like your whole college experience should be like school party, but like we're saying like extracurriculars will make your time here so much more enjoyable. You're gonna meet lifelong time friends, and like it's great to put on a resume, because in like whether we want to believe it or not, in 4 years we're all gonna be applying for a job.
Yeah. And this is your time to build your resume for real. Like, do internships, volunteer. Like, that all looks good. This is what we're doing these 4 years, is building our resume.
Yeah, and that's like, you're gonna find out whether you like stuff or not, because like for me, I really love forensic psychology. I really love psychology, but if I join a psychology group and I'm like, oh, this is not what I like at all, at least I have time to like change my major to where it's not 4 years down the line, I wasted all this time going to school for something that I ended up realizing I don't like. So definitely do extracurriculars. A do for me is have a planner, or like use your calendar, because we had talked about this, but like for me, I'm very organized, so I have like a planner, because nobody's sitting here telling you like this is due, this is due, this is due. Like they'll give you the syllabus at the beginning, and then you're on your own after that. So like have a planner, definitely use it, because if not, it's so easy to like fall behind and stay behind, because the professors move quick. They don't care if you miss an assignment, they don't care if you miss a test, like, because they're getting paid regardless. It's like they don't care.
Yeah, for real. That's smart. What's a do? We already said that. A don't, I would say, I don't know. What don't you do?
Don't fuck up on people's heels. Dude, like, the amount of times I've had my shoes stepped on because people are in a hurry, like, go around or say excuse me, and I will gladly move out your way. But if you're sitting there breathing down my neck in this hot weather, like, don't run to class. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be late, you're gonna be late. Do not run to class.
You see people running to class? Sam.
I saw people today run to class. I'm like, I will be late.
Oh my! And especially a day before you start classes, go and find. Especially if you have a big school, go and find where your classes are, because that was my problem when I
It's
first
so
came.
confusing. Yeah.
It is very confusing on the campus that we were at, and everything looks the same. Like I don't know, and it's like different paths. I'm like, what the heck? Like I thought that was over there, but it's really over there.
And within the like your welcome week, there should be events going on to where people, like, if you show them your class schedule, because like we have this, if you show them your class schedule, like they will actually take you to the classroom, to each building, like in the way that you would walk to there. So definitely take advantage of that. But yeah, a lot of like Google Maps and the Apple Maps will have the building, but it won't lead you like directly to the entrance that you need to go in. So definitely like walk around, find it, and just try to be like as prepared as you can.
Mm-hmm. And just, you think you are studying, but study literally more. You think you're doing all your work, but do a little extra. Like doing the extra and like getting ahead of the classes and turning your work in earlier than the due date and not waiting till 11:59 will help you out immensely.
Yeah, I don't do that, but I'm proud of you. So yeah, reviews so far.
I'm college, to be honest with you. Like honestly, it's probably one of the most stressful, like, and draining experience I've ever experienced in my entire life. But I love being on campus. I love the school that we go to and the area that we live in. I mean, it definitely, you just gotta find a college that fits you. You know, like they're not all the same. and especially if you're like a very independent person, like I think we're both really independent, go to a college that's far enough away from your parents. Because I love being away, like I love staying in the dorms, especially as a freshman. Like that dorm experience, I think is very like important for freshmen.
Yeah. For me, my experience so far has been a little different because I'm in my second year. First year, it was definitely like eye-opening because I moved 19 hours away from home. So it was like it was real scary. But I never really got homesick within my first year until, dude, I'm so sorry. I never really got homesick within my first year. But I would say like now I really love the school that we go to a lot more than I thought I would. Because for me, I was very prideful and I didn't want to go to an in-state school. And I ended up coming to an in-state school, but I do love it. I love the atmosphere here. I love how everyone's so involved in everything, like all the football games people go to, all the volleyball games, soccer games, like all this stuff. And I do love how big it is because sometimes when a college is so small, it can feel really suffocating. But here it's really big, and I just love how like there's literally clubs for anything you can think of.
Anything you could think
Like
of.
I'm in a line dancing club. Not
country bumpkin.
yeah, one of my teammates wanted to do it, so I just joined it with her, and it actually ended up being really fun, except for the last class because we had to do it in public. And I was not it, but like I think this university has so much more opportunities and experiences that my last university didn't have, and so I do love it a lot more. And just like there's more of a college life here.
Oh yeah,
So.
it's a big college life. Like this is a college town that we live in.
Yes, but also going along with that and kind of like tying with our last thing is like this school is so big, and it's like the party school pretty much.
It is.
So it's really hard to like not, like she said, have FOMO and get caught up in like partying and kind of let yourself like go into a little spiral with that. But you just really have to hold yourself accountable, and honestly have respect for yourself. Like I think it's so, to me it's embarrassing to like fail in classes and like do all this stuff just because you want to party. Like that's very mature.
And honestly, I find it as a turn off to go out all the time.
It
Like,
is
but
a
that's
turn
just
off.
me personally. Like, I get like you want to go out sometimes, but like if you're going out all the time, I just feel like it's gross. Because one, at the end of the day, alcohol is poison. Like, there's no benefits to it, and like it does take a toll on your body. And especially like a young person, like there's no need to be drinking every weekend or drinking throughout the week. Like that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah, and it I'm like spaced out today, I'm sorry. But it is really much and you're not gonna find your person in the bar.
You're not in the party at the frat.
You're
Definitely
not
not at
going-
the frat
no,
party. You're
you
not
don't-
gonna find no man.
You don't want a frat daddy, like
Frat daddy.
No.
I've
And
never heard that before,
bro,
but that's
yes.
new.
That's what they called him in my old school. But like, I mean, all the power to you if you are in a sorority or if you are in a frat. That's just like not our cup of tea. And here, the frats and sororities are very stereotypical. And so I feel like we have a pretty good base knowledge on like what people are and how people act. So this is why we're like saying the stuff that we do.
No, that because this one girl who I know is in sorority, and she was like, yeah, I went out. I've been going to these frat parties like during the week, and I know this girl doesn't have a boyfriend, and hickeys on her neck. Like you're letting the frat guys like, do not let a frat guy touch you, my girl.
It's
You don't
disgusting.
wanna-
I will never step foot in a frat house here, and I put that like on everything.
I wouldn't say I would never step into a
I
frat
would
house,
never.
but I would
Not
never
the
get with a
white
frat
ones.
guy. Ever.
Did you?
Not
Said
the
not
one.
the white ones.
Not the, oh, so you go, oh my boy! This, she has nobody right here! That
Ever break up, probably.
I'm looking. For real though.
But yeah, so yeah, it's kind of like my review, and I think a lot of the reason why I do love it here is because like I have her here,
Yeah,
very
that's
close,
definitely-
and I'm close enough to my parents to where I feel a lot more involved with them. Like I'm able to go watch my brother play this year. I'm able to go and watch my man play this year, which I wouldn't have been able to do from Louisiana. So, location, as much as I thought I would hate it, I actually do love it, and yeah, like I don't feel like as isolated here. So
I feel so like I love it.
I
That's
feel
all I
at
can
place.
say.
Like it's weird,
Me
but I
too.
feel at
I
place.
feel like I'm really where I need to be.
Yeah.
To be honest
So.
with you.
And I definitely think that coming back here now, I can safely say that I don't want to live in like after I graduate. just because like I've been here long enough. I've been here for like a majority of my years, it feels like. So just super excited to get venture after.
I have to agree with you. I would definitely consider it. Well, I'm always like, I want to move out. I want to move away.
Yeah.
But yeah, after 4 years, if I even do my 4 years here, I'll definitely move out of state.
Yeah.
Or out of country. Because I want to go to Italy.
Bro, I want to move to. I don't know if I want to move, but I will say, if I didn't do sports, I would definitely do study abroad, because my brother had one of his best friends who went and studied in Paris for like a year, and I would sell my soul to do that.
Really? I know. I've been looking at this one that's in New Zealand.
That'd be really cool.
So yeah.
But I'd probably, if I had to live somewhere like in another country, I would live in Amsterdam in the Netherlands.
They have some good out there. I'm just stating a fact.
That's not why I'm moving out there, but.
Anyways, let's go to why you want to move out there.
Well, because I saw it first in The Fault in Our Stars in the movie.
Oh my god.
But that's not
That's
why.
okay.
It was just like so pretty out there, and everything's very natural, and it's not like as industrialized within like the actual heart of the city as it is here. And like, I'm sorry, but it's just so much healthier to live outside of America, I feel like.
Oh yeah. There's so
So-
many more benefits.
And I'm not saying I don't love like the fact that we're free within our government and stuff like that, but I just think that I'm not diehard for America. Like, I love it. I'll stand up for the pledge. I'll do all that. Stand up for the national anthem, but I'm not diehard. I never have been.
Yeah, and I just think, like, especially, like, as young people, like, we need to explore and live. Like, we only get one life. You live outside of the country for a few years.
Or go
and if you-
visit.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright! Let's get into it!
this is the only part that Hannah was responsible for.
So, yeah, guys. So, basically, we're going to play this game, and how it's going to go is we're going to pull from the questions that we have here in this amazing bowl, and whoever pulls it is going to answer the question. I'll really explain it, and then the next person will obviously go off of like what they say and answer the question as well. If you are a parent,
Stop
like we
watching.
said, leave, please.
The clip would be here.
Yeah, you could tune in next episode, but this is the end for you guys.
Love you guys.
Yeah, let's get started. So you shall go first in the bowl of doom.
I'm so scared. Have you ever homie hopped? No. Like, I don't think I have. I'm trying to think. Like, the people, I talked to like two people who knew of each other, but they weren't like close like homies. And I've never two people that were close like homies. Like, I've never gone in a friend group and was like, I want him, him, and him. No, because that's never been. For me, that's not a thing.
No, I'm going for the team. But yeah, I have homie hopped actually. 3 homies, but you know. Oh fuck. But yeah, I mean it was all worth it, so yeah.
It gets kind of messy.
It does get messy. But if you want to spice up your life,
If you're feeling a little bored,
do it.
Alright.
Alright, next one. I'm scared to even do it. Like I wrote these. Would you ever go back to your ex? My actual ex, no, I would never go back to him. He's a bum for real. I mean, you know who you are. But the guy that I was talking to before, the 16 guy, I would go back. Like, if you want to hit me up. For real.
Which is fucking.
No, but he's like, I don't know how to explain like our relationship. It's just so like.
It's very odd right now. It's in the weird
It's
stage.
such a weird, yeah, we're in a weird stage right now, but.
And I'm saying this loud and clear. That I talked to in the past, you are bums. And I will say that till the day I die. And I would never leave my man now for anybody in the past. And if you get mad, cry on your pillow about it. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. No, I would never leave my man for anyone in the past, but like if this got 16 back, please. You know my number.
Okay. Most embarrassing moment, tell the story. Like, what kind of embarrassment?
Like any like, embarrassment that you like literally think of. Like, so bad. Tell that hoe you already know.
Okay, so it was last year. This is not like probably the most, but it's the one that I can think of like off the top of my head without like. But there was a guy, and he had like always wanted to do something more with me. And at first it was weird because the first day I met him, bro said if there's gonna be feelings involved, then we can't do this. And I said, okay, cool, friends, right? We were friends because I was. No.
Oh.
Okay. But I was like, cool, like that's fine, that's whatever. If you're watching this, you truly traumatized me. But he was just really controlling, and I'm not gonna tell like the whole story because it's long. But I ended up, I'm not a violent person, but I ended up like in the middle of the like little bars that we went to. I ended up like putting my hands on him and pushing him and like telling him to go fuck in front of the whole football team at my old school, and like everybody just got real silent.
In the bar?
Yeah, and all you could hear was the music, so that was real embarrassing. But he deserved it, so I don't have regrets.
Damn, I feel like that's not even as close as embarrassing as the story that I'm about to tell. So, good thing at this time is when I was going to the gym, but it was COVID, so we had our mask on. But you know, anyone who drinks pre-workout, like you know, like after you drink pre-workout, like you have to, bro, like you have to. So I go to the bathroom and I do my thing, you know, I drop my kids off at the pool, and then I'm on like I start working out again, and I'm on like my like the regular machine, like you know, like the abductor machine that goes like this. And no, it wasn't bad. But this random guy came up to me. I'm like, oh, like what's going on? Like he touched me. He's like, hey, like you have a piece of toilet paper sticking out the back of your pants. And like I was so embarrassed. Like I literally left after that. Luckily we had masks on and I never wore those shorts again. Like I didn't want that guy to ever be able to identify me. And I think I dyed my hair right after that too. Like I almost never even went back to that gym.
Public gyms will make everything like 10 times worse though.
Literally.
Like something that would probably be normal in like apartment gym or like a home gym, in a public gym is like 1,000 times worse.
And especially because you already feel like people are watching you already,
yeah.
Which they really aren't. Like I think like you could do the most random, nobody will literally be paying attention to you, but it feels like it. Yeah. Alright. Do you have any fetishes? LOL. Bruh, the other week, me and my friend went to the sex store, right? Bruh, I would love to tie a man up. Like, I want to tie him up.
That's not a fetish though, that's just a kink.
Oh, well, kink fetish, same thing. No, I don't have like a foot fetish or anything like that, but I'd be down to tie a man up.
I'm really, parents, if you're watching this, please stop.
Yeah.
For me, I definitely don't have like a foot fetish or anything like that. But I'm trying to think, bro. Like,
she knows. She doesn't want to say it. But you know, we're one community. You know, like they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in heart at heart, or haters at heart, stays in it. It's okay. I still don't know our podcast name. Oh my gosh, but yeah.
I guess okay. I'll do like my kink. Fuck, dude, I really can't think. I know I have them, but it's just like on the spot. It's so hard.
Describe it, bro.
Well, let me think of.
Shit.
Damn.
You see the way she be talking to me?
Do you see the way she rushes me?
Cause speaking of, y'all want to know. Damn.
I'm not like a pillow princess by any means, but like I like to be like dominated. However, if somebody were to like degrade me and like sit like that's done.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
I'm done with that. But like I like to be like, I'll make the initial like first move, I guess, but like after that,
You gotta do it.
yeah. But I'm not like a pillow princess. Like I'll get on top, you know. But like, I'd much rather be dominated and like hear like. That's where I'm ending it. Yeah.
Damn, I really wonder like why she go into detail. No, I mean I feel like I like to be like dominated too, but like I just like tying them up like I don't know. That's just some.
But then you would have to just be on top, bro. Your knees can't handle that, I promise you. I've never been tied up. Like, I have had my, like, hands, like, held behind me. And, like, but that's just...
I'm dead. That's
fucking scared. Okay. I see sex. I'm scared. Who was your worst kiss or sex partner? Kiss or sex partner? Bro, that's hard.
So you've never had like a bad kiss or sex experience that stood out to you that it was like,
I want this to end. No.
not even a kiss that was bad?
Okay, a kiss. If my man's like, you probably, but I'm not gonna say that. If my man is watching this, he did not know me at this time, so I'm sorry. But it was last Halloween. I was he would have like the cul-de-sac, like, and he was dressed up as a pilot from Top Gun, and he was old. But yeah, I just gave him a little pet. It was just a. But if I had to say like one thing I wish I could take back, it'd probably be that.
Damn, what was that bad? Oh. Damn, okay. So I would say my first kiss, well, not my first kiss, but a kiss that was really bad is my freshman year on my birthday, New Year's Eve. Well, my birthday's New Year's Day. But on New Year's Eve, this the guy that I was talking to, like, I don't even know how we, like, ended up on, like, the grass or the ground. But, like, we were making out, and it was just, like, I think that was, like, my first make-out session. And that was, like, the worst, like, make-out, like, experience. Like, it just felt like he was just, like eating, like, devouring my face.
That's disgusting.
Like, it was so bad. But, yeah. So, if you're watching this, you're a terrible kisser. I hope you've improved. Yeah, you know, to be honest.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. We learn something new every day.
It's your turn.
Have you ever been caught in the act? No, I've never been caught in action. At least I haven't. No, that I've gotten caught.
My very first boyfriend, like my first body, we weren't in the middle of it, but like we were like sitting in my bed, like making out with my friends, like walked upstairs, and like we had our clothes on and everything, but like that was the closest I'd ever come to like getting caught in the act. I'm trying to think. Give me a read your freakiest text. No!
Yes, Roy.
I don't think I even have any of them saved.
You don't text on iMessage?
Not like freaky like that.
So you
They're
guys
all like
switched to
snaps. Yeah.
What? You have no freaky text on iMessage. Here, let's go. Let's look. Oh, phone's over there.
Your phone's up.
Yeah, I guess I can't even read mine to you guys. My fault. Oh, jeez.
No, like we just snap mainly. Oh, but it's like an inside joke, so I don't want to share it.
But no, I don't have to.
But it's nothing like crazy, but it's an inside joke. It's a carrot. So my man, if you're watching this, that would be the freakiest text, is a carrot.
Okay. Last but not least, guys, I already know which one it is. So, would you ever consider doing a threesome? 100%. 100%. I think not with someone I was like in a serious relationship with. I don't think. Like if my man, like we've been dating for 2 years, and he was like, let's have a threesome now. Like with another guy, sure. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I would do it.
I would not. Only because I feel like at some point it would get messy and it would be like competition like jealousy between either the two males or the two females, and that just be terrible. So I personally, that's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I would do it in a relationship.
I've just never even thought about doing it. Like if somebody were to come up to me and say like, let's have a threesome, I'd be like, off.
If there was like a
Respectfully.
hot older couple and they were like, hey, I think I would say yes.
What?
I think I would like you know how like older not older couples, not like old, like 20s.
I'm 20.
Yeah, facts, you are old. But they're like, hey, like I was like, I would say yes, to be honest with you. So yeah, well that was the end of our podcast.
We hope y'all enjoyed it. It was
Yeah.
kind of like a whatever thing,
Yeah.
but we'll definitely be a lot more productive on editing and turning around and getting this back out. I'll be gone this weekend, but next weekend I'll be here. So like maybe we could do a little something, and we're gonna try to do different stuff, like versus us just sitting here in chairs like talking to y'all. So yeah, but we really hope y'all enjoyed it. Thank you guys once again so much for the support. Hopefully we'll have like something up on our Instagram talking about like what y'all want to hear from.
Yeah, or just comment under the video stuff that you want us to talk about if you
Yes,
need any
yeah.
advice. Like, down to give you any good advice.
Yeah, and if y'all want to answer some of the questions that like we had asked from the poll, please feel free, go ahead. I know we probably love to hear
Or-
most of them.
Yeah, if you want us to read them at the next episode, or if you guys have any crazy stories that you want us to read in the next
We
episode,
will.
we will be down to read them.
And
for
it'll be
you.
like blind reaction.
Yeah, and if especially we'll probably most likely leave them anonymously.
Yeah.
So don't worry about
Like
getting exposed. Yeah. But thank you guys for watching. Tune in hopefully next week or two for our next episode, and this one should be coming out soon. Well, it'll already be coming out when you see this. So.
All right, bye guys.